Hello, I'm Sandy DeWolf, the CEO of Berry Street, and I wanted to talk to you about Christmas. At Berry Street, we really believe that Christmas is a time to give, and it's also a very special time. And certainly, if I think about the sorts of Christmases that I shared with my family, with my parents, and my own children, it was a really special time. But Christmas is not like that for everybody, and it is also a time when people really notice and grieve about what's missing.
What makes Christmas special for me is this time that our culture kind of gives us every year to take a step back, to try, in the rev up to Christmas, we have so many things to do, cross off things off our work list, get the festivities ready. But when those festivities come, whether it's special Christmas concerts or phone calls home or time in, warm living rooms with fresh turkeys and plum puddings, it's this time away from our personal lives to sort of recognize each other and invest in a bit of meaning. But it's a real focused time that we get to think about other people for a little bit.
Christmas is all about giving back to the community. Santa's key messages, the idea of Christmas, no matter what kind of religious background you're from, is about sharing the wealth and sharing happiness and sharing hope. It really worries me that there are some people in our community who just don't have that same experience, where Carols by Candlelight isn't about saying hi to people and sitting on blankets and sharing memories from the past. It's a very lonely time of year, and again, for me, I think getting a gift from somebody when you're at your lowest is one way of just making sure that they realise that we see them, that we're there to help, and that despite the fact it's only something very small we can do, we know their problems and we are going to try and make a difference in maybe that next year that's coming.
Family has been very, very important to me all through my life. We always had, as children, a pillowcase at Christmas time. When I was 14, when I'd taken out all my gifts and unwrapped them, my mother said, "There's still something else." And I said, "Oh no, I think it's empty," and I shook it. And she said, "No, put your hand right down to the bottom." When I got right down to the bottom, there was a lipstick. Now, to me, that was immediately saying, my mum and dad said, "We know you're growing up, and we know it's time that you might like to have a lipstick."
It's a bit of a no-brainer for me because my first child was born on Christmas Day, Finn. So my partner and I, Fiona, were living in Canberra, away from family. Finn was due in January, but came early. He was born Christmas Day, and it was, very exciting. It was fantastic, and I remember ringing my mum on Christmas morning and telling her about Finn's birth, and it was a really, really wonderful day.
We really need your help to make Christmas special for the far too many children, young people, families and adults in our community who'll be really doing it tough this Christmas. We are so grateful this year to be partnering with the ABC for the Giving Tree, and we'd be thrilled if you could leave gifts at the ABC shops or regional stations so that we can make sure that for many more children and young people, families and adults can actually have a Christmas that they can enjoy and remember.